July 10th. Welcome to Adam's Birthday Book, where each and every day we look into the mysteries of birthdays and their significance on your life path. Today's birthday is July 10th. If you were born on this day, happy birthday. Alright, let's get started. July 10th. The day of passive-active duality. Those born on July 10th exhibit a certain detachment their whole life long, which can even manifest at their greatest moments of triumph. Personal traits of receptivity, protection, introversion and sensitivity are deeply ingrained in those born on this day, including the most active and outgoing ones. Thus an unusual personality emerges, one which can have drives toward worldly success yet frequently retreats into its own protected sphere. Visual talents are particularly evident in those born on this day. July 10th people assimilate impressions from the outside world, either through quiet reflection or direct observation, and give them renewed freshness in their work. Because of their extreme sensitivity to what is going on around them, they may prefer to keep a low profile and not call attention to their private life. However, when activity is required to further their career or simply to acquire what they need, they will not hesitate to emerge in strength. In patiently observing the world, July 10 people develop their own personal philosophy, one that does not necessarily have a strong moral bias. Those who hold anti-establishment viewpoints may live for their personal politics, and later come to be regarded as saints or sinners for their deeds. Verbal talents are generally not highly developed in July 10th people. Most are quiet, preferring to observe and act at their own pace. Their lunar nature, as Cancerians, may lend them an unusual charm and appearance that others often find strange, qualities that make them fascinating or repellent in the eye of the beholder. More conservative July 10th people are capable of leading very modest, even anonymous lives. Their way of seeking refuge from the world is by blending in with it and remaining unnoticed. Yet at certain critical points in their lives, adolescence, mid-30s, mid-50s notably, they are likely to surprise their family and friends by making a sudden departure from their otherwise passive self into a more active mode of existence. Usually they have been gearing up for this change for some years and have a clearly defined purpose. July 10th people are not afraid to speak their mind, but generally do so with tact and discretion. Sometimes overly sensitive to the feelings of others, they may compromise their own needs, postpone life decisions and generally soften their desires to avoid inflicting pain. Such a tendency to procrastinate or deny themselves, to avoid facing the natural facts of their existence, invariably works against them. They must beware of waiting too long and thus losing valuable opportunities. Numbers and planets. Those born on the 10th of the month are ruled by the number 1, 1 plus 0 equals 1, and by the sun. The sun tends to grant the qualities of a warm and well-developed ego, with a distinctly human, positive orientation to life, but this attitude may be severely impaired in July 10th people if they are too strongly protected or dominated by their parents. Those ruled by the number 1 hold clearly defined views on most subjects. Indeed, July 10 people, while appearing to be tractable, are in fact stubborn and difficult to persuade. Although ambition is a quality often associated with the number 1, July 10 people are likely to manifest this trait in quiet or hidden ways, emphasized by the influence of the moon, Cancer's ruler. Tarot. The 10th card of the major arcana is the Wheel of Fortune, which signifies a reversal in fortune and teaches that there is nothing permanent except change. The wheel indicates ups and downs, wins and losses, successes and failures in life. Those ruled by the numbers 1 and 10 focus on seizing opportunities, acting at just the right moment is the key to their success. As pointed out, July 10 people must beware of waiting too long in this respect. Health. July 10th people must beware of passivity or a detached attitude in the face of illness, particularly regarding chronic difficulties. For this reason, regular checkups by a doctor as well as ongoing massage, home remedies and other forms of prevention are recommended. July 10th people as a rule appreciate what is offered them to eat, but are advised to develop their own cooking skills so that they will be forced to make choices and take a more active role in controlling their diet. Only moderate exercise, walking, swimming, is recommended. Advice. Take a more active role in the life around you. Your shyness is a barrier to your self-expression. Be more forthright. Don't be afraid to make mistakes or appear foolish. Give up the false security of judging from afar. Meditation. Understanding begins, but does not end, with the act of perception. Thank you for joining me today on the July 10th birthday, and please don't forget to smash that like button, hit that subscribe button and ring that little bell, and please tell me if today is your birthday in the comments below. Thank you, you wonderful people, and join me tomorrow on the next episode of Adam's Birthday Book for July 11th.